You've banned bread, avoided pasta like it's poison, treated carbs like your mortal enemy, and yet the scale still won't budge. Here's the truth nobody told you. The foods you're avoiding might be the exact reason you can't lose weight, because carbs aren't the enemy, your diet is. For years, we believed the story. Carbs spike insulin. Insulin stores fat. Cut carbs, lose weight. Simple, clean, wrong. Diet culture gave us a villain, one food group to blame for everything, and we loved that simplicity. But here's what actually separates people who keep weight off from serial dieters: consistency, not carb restriction, not keto. The National Weight Control Registry proved it. Thousands of success stories, and none of them required banning bread forever. When you declare war on carbs, you're not starting a diet, you're starting a battle you'll eventually lose. The low-carb crowd isn't completely wrong. Refined carbs, white bread, pastries, soda, sugar cereals are engineered to be overeaten. One 2019 study found people ate 500 extra calories daily from ultra-processed snacks without even noticing. But here's the part they ignore. Broccoli, oats, lentils, and blueberries are also carbs, and they're some of the most protective foods on earth. The problem isn't carbs, it's processed carbs with zero fiber that hijack your appetite. Big difference. Carbs aren't a villain, they're a family. And like most families, there are troublemakers and overachievers. The sugary troublemakers: soda, candy, pastries. Quick energy, zero nutrition, limit them. The starchy workhorses: potatoes, oats, rice, quinoa. These refill your energy, keep you full, and fuel your brain. The fibrous heroes: broccoli, berries, beans. High fiber, low calories, insanely filling. They control blood sugar and feed your gut. Here's where low-carb plans crash. They cut all carbs, including the ones that actually help you lose fat. A Harvard review of 124 studies found people eating higher fiber diets lost more fat and felt happier than low-carb dieters with the same calories. Translation: fiber plus carbs equals leaner, happier humans. Let's talk about insulin. The hormone diet culture turned into a supervillain. It spikes insulin. You'll store fat instantly. Wrong. Insulin's job is to temporarily store nutrients so your body can use them later. You eat, insulin rises. You fast, insulin falls. That's normal. Even in controlled studies where scientists measure every calorie, fat loss is identical on low-carb versus low-fat diets when calories and protein match. Insulin doesn't rewrite physics. You can't break energy balance by skipping toast. So if insulin isn't the problem, what should you actually focus on? Simplicity. And it starts with your plate. Forget tracking macros. Use the plate method instead. Half your plate: fibrous carbs, vegetables, big and colorful. 1/4, lean protein, chicken, fish, tofu, whatever you like. 1/4, starchy carbs, rice, potatoes, pasta. The energy section. When half your plate is fiber and 1/4 is protein, there's less room for overeating, and you'll leave satisfied, not stuffed. I've used this with clients for over a decade. Success rate? Sky high. Because when food looks normal and tastes good, people actually stick with it. If this already makes you rethink everything you've heard about carbs, hit that like button. You're officially ahead of 90% of dieters. Let's address keto, the diet that made everyone terrified of bananas. If you love keto and feel amazing, great. But for most people, it's a psychological experiment in deprivation. Sure, you'll drop weight fast, mostly water. Glycogen stores water, so cutting carbs dumps a few pounds overnight. But the moment you eat normally, it comes right back. And keto's dropout rate is massive. Flexibility wins. Including reasonable carbs doesn't sabotage progress. It protects it. The best diet isn't the one that's perfect on paper. It's the one you can live with when life gets messy. Meet Maria, 34, teacher, mom of 2, tried keto, lost her mind, came to me drained and secretly eating cookies in the pantry. We ditched the carb bans, added back rice, pasta, fruit, used the plate method. 5 months later, down 28 pounds, energy through the roof, blood sugar better than ever. Then there's Marcus, 27, gym obsessed, stuck at 18% body fat, terrified of oatmeal. We added 2 cups of oats to breakfast, kept calories the same. 4 weeks later, down to 14% body fat with new personal bests. Carbs didn't ruin him, they fueled him. Here are your only 3 rules. Commandment 1. Fiber first. Shoot for 25 grams daily for women, 38 for men. Work up gradually. Fiber keeps you full and controls cravings. Commandment 2. Match starch to activity. Working out or chasing kids all day. Eat that rice. But if your biggest accomplishment was finding the remote all day, scale it back. Carbs are fuel, not decoration. Commandment 3. Keep added sugar under 10%. That's the WHO recommendation. Sugar hides in sauces, dressings, and healthy bars, know where it lurks. Follow these 3, and you'll still eat bread, still enjoy pasta, still live your life. And your body will thank you. If your healthy diet collapses every weekend, it's not a diet, it's a hostage situation. Picture Friday night, spaghetti with turkey meatballs and a big salad. You eat, enjoy it, feel satisfied. Compare that to your low-carb past. Eggs, bacon, sad lettuce wraps while daydreaming about garlic bread. Which version feels sustainable? Real progress isn't about avoiding food. It's about peace with food. But it's all water weight. Yes, cutting carbs dumps water because glycogen holds it, but that's not fat loss. It's dehydration in disguise. My cousin lost 30 pounds on keto. Did they also quit soda, fries, and midnight snacks? That's why they lost weight, not carb magic. Every controlled study says the same thing. When protein and calories match, fat loss is identical, whether you're high carb, low carb, or in between. The secret ingredient? Adherence. Bottom line, carbs aren't the enemy, restriction is. Build your plate with purpose. Half veggies, quarter protein, quarter starch. Load up on fiber. Eat food you like. You'll lose fat, feel human, and escape the diet hamster wheel for good. Hit subscribe, share this with that one friend still terrified of toast, and remember, the only thing you should ever cut from your diet is the guilt.